Welcome to Poker Strategy number 7, episode number 7. Great time to make another video. I came in 7th place in a multi-table Texas Holdem tournament yesterday. 7th place out of 67. The cash pool started in 7th place, so I just hit the cash pool. And I was about a little less than medium stacked at the table, one of the lower stacks. I wasn't the lowest, but I was second to lowest. But I got dealt ace-king suited, so it was a great hand to go in. I was in later position, and a gentleman had already gone in that had gone in previously several times, so I had to call. And he had queen-queen, I had ace-king suited, and did not pair it up on the flop, turn, or river, so he won, and I was out in the 7th place, but, tripled my investment, so a great cash. And I'll cover a couple things that I thought were good highlights in this 6-hour tournament that you can learn from. Number one, I normally never wear sunglasses. I don't wear hats or hoodies. This time I decided to wear sunglasses just to kind of try it out for myself. These are polarized sunglasses which give the table a bit of a glow, and you can see the cards really well. They're not prescription glasses, but I thought it was a good thing to try out. And I kept a very unemotional, as much as I could, intimidating presence at the table the entire time I was there. So, very straight-faced, very calm, not showing off any emotions or tells, not doing any heavy breathing, not having too many any emotions, whether I win or lose, just, clockwork, robotic clockwork. And I really thought it helped me in a couple spots. The one spot I thought it really helped me was a gentleman way across the other side of the table who's a very experienced player, very aggressive. Well, I was also playing aggressive as well, so he was aggressive up to aggressive. And about midway through the tournament, we had similar chip stacks. A couple people smaller raised, about double the big blind before him, and then he went and shoved all in. Well, I had pocket tens, and I hadn't had a pair the entire 3-hour tournament. So I thought long and hard about it, and I stared at him long and hard just to see if I could get any tell. And I played with my chips, and I looked up at him, and believe it or not, the longer I stared at him and the longer I tried to read him, the more I kind of got the impression he did not want me to call. So for whatever reason, I started to put him on jacks or on ace-king, ace-queen. Again, I had a pair of tens. So my attitude entering this tournament was to be ultra-aggressive. So I called him and I shoved with my pocket tens, and I got a 10 on the flop and got trips and won and doubled up. That one single double up brought me all the way to the final table. So, a couple good things to learn there. Number one, if there's a tournament where you want to be ultra aggressive and somebody's calling you all in before it's your turn and you got pocket tens, you know what? Half the time shove them, maybe half the time you don't. Depending on where you're at in the tournament, your chip stack, how aggressive you want to be, where the cash pool starts. I knew the cash pool didn't start until the final 7 players here, so I really had to be ultra aggressive. It's not going to do me any good to come in 20th, 15th place, 12th, 10th place, or get to the final table with a tiny nothing stack. Not saying it's not possible. It is possible to show up at the final table with 1 or 2 big blinds and double up, then double up, then double up again. And I did see that happen yesterday, in fact. Point where I had ace-king, and somebody had bet pretty aggressively in front of me, and again, want to be as aggressive as possible, so I shoved all in. And that kind of shocked him, it surprised him, and he eventually folded. So, some of these guys acting before you with small pocket pairs and betting aggressive in front of you with pocket fours, pocket sixes, whatever, and you're sitting there with ace-king, it's your option if you want to shove, go all in over the top of them and get them out of the hand. A lot of times they're going to fold when you shove. And if they do call you, then you got 2 huge overcards. So, a bit of a coin flip on there. Going to be tournaments where you really don't play a lot of hands. if you double up at a certain point in the tournament, it could be a whole other hour, hour and a half where you are card dead, and you don't need to play any hands. There's really no point in getting involved in certain pots. There was a point I had king queen suited, folded it. There was another point I had jacks, and there were people going all in front of me. I folded it. So, you know, whatever I did got me right, and it got me to the final table, which was 10 of us. And I was able to wait it out until the ninth player got knocked out, and then the eighth player, and then the seventh player was, me. So I'm in the money. I was not the bubble boy, which is great. You never want to be the bubble boy. Played smart, played aggressive, and chose my spots very carefully. But more than anything, tried to keep a presence at the table of, I am serious, I am here to win, don't fuck with me, I know what I'm doing, and I came prepared, ready to win and implement my strategy and do whatever it takes to win. I'm not there for casual play. I'm not there to socialize. I'm not there to play games and just piss away my money. No, I'm there to win. And I want everyone at the table to know that from the moment I sit down. Not verbally, but just your physical presence at the table. Always be conscious of your physical presence at the table. If people get the impression that you're a donk or a fish or a rookie, or you don't know what you're doing, or you're just goofing around and you're, betting out a turn, they are going to try and take advantage of you, and they are going to try and take your chips. So be present of it, be conscious of it. Don't look like an idiot, don't act like an idiot. Because if you do, there are going to be people that try and come over the top and try and bluff you out of hands. You be the person bluffing people out of hands. You be the person coming over the top on people. Don't be the recipient of that. You know what I mean? And if people want to talk to you on breaks and stuff, be careful about what you divulge, and be careful about, what you say and stuff. I've seen a lot of people talking at certain tables about, oh yeah, I try to give off the impression that there's some head honcho or some incredible player. We're all mediocre players, okay? Unless we'd be playing professional. And I played with a couple professional players yesterday. Those are the heady guys. Those are the professionals. Those are the dudes who can talk about their 5-figure wins. Hope you learned something here. Poker Strategy, KimMach7. Please like, please subscribe, please share. Good luck grinding on the tables. Big shout out as always to Evan Jarvis, my cyber coach, Gripst. The man, he is the man. Check him out if you don't know that, grips.com. Have a good day.